Hey guys, I just wanted to bring you our next war recap. As you can see, we won 27 to 23 and by about 12% total destruction. So, pretty good showing on our part. Good job to everyone over here at Clash Holes. We're up at war against Sage's Gift. They did use most of their attacks. They did struggle. We had two Town Hall 8s that fought off multiple attacks. I want to say 4 attacks and 3 attacks. Let's see. Sean had 3 attacks, and Little Lumber had 4 attacks, and neither of them got 3-starred. So good job to those defenses. I'm obviously not going to show you those for obvious reasons, but also Brent, our number 3, Town Hall 9, he got attacked 3 times, and they still did not 3-star him. And then up top, the only Town Hall 10, Lumberhawk, only got attacked once, held off to 30%. I believe that was a go wipe. And then, so let's see. We can show you how we did over here. We could have picked up this number 3-star if we wanted to, but by the time we got to the end of the war, it was already over. So instead of picking that up, we just did extra attacks on number 1. So let's just go right into the attacks. We're going to start down with number 9. We have Cylon doing an attack. What's he got here? He's got a mass dragon attack. I believe he's got rages to go with it. So, drops in his 2 original dragons to start creating a little baby funnel. Drops a few in behind. He wants to try to funnel to this blower and whiz tower as quickly as possible. He does lose a couple drags to the left and to the right, clearing out those side buildings. Unfortunately, he loses 3 over here. If maybe he could have been just a little bit more patient with those funnels, or with those funnel dragons, but he done the core. They take out that enemy dragon pretty quickly, and then he rages up these balloons, and they make their way to that air defense, although they do end up falling, but he gets that quake on them. Those last couple balloons get there and take down that last air defense, and now he still has, it looks like, 6 dragons. He just lost a 7th one. He's still got 6 dragons floating, and there's really only a couple of defenses that can even hurt them. 2 archer towers and 2 Teslas. Out comes the balloon that the king triggered in that clan castle. It's not going to matter. He's going to clean up some trash around the outside. Those dragons are going to take him down, and they're just going to finish up from here. Alright, we're going to move up 1 attack and look at number 8. Number 8 is... Oh, actually, we're going to skip number 8. Number 8 is actually a Town Hall 9. It's a rushed Town Hall 9, but we're going to skip him for a second. We're going to come right back. We're going to watch another Town Hall 8 attack. This is Little Lumber, and this is a Govalo. I should warn you in advance, I'm not very good at Govalos. I'm much better at Govahos, but the way this base was laid out, it just screamed Govalo, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's not terribly hard, just air deployments in general. I'm not nearly as good as I should be, but as you can see, 2 golems, a couple of Valks. I got Valks in the CC, 15 loons, 4 quakes to get those golems and Valks into the core, and then 2 heals with balloons around the outside. Let's fast forward a little bit. You saw me take down the clan castle. Nothing exciting there. Then I dropped the quakes. In come the golems. I could have dropped the golems a second earlier before the wizards. Actually, even before the quakes went down, so that way the wizards would have some tanking. That was a mistake on my part. Doesn't matter. Still get the job done. In go the Valks. In go the clan castle. In go the king. I do burn the king's special really early, That was actually an accident. I misclicked. I meant to go click on the heal to go wait for when they needed that first heal, and I hit the king instead. So that was kind of a waste. Start dropping in my balloons. I was a little bit early on those north side balloons. That air defense was still up. Had I waited 2 or 3 seconds longer, I would have had a lot more balloons at the end of this raid. But as it is, I still have an air defense up, and I have balloons in the air, and they are going to get shot down. I did save 3 in the bag, fortunately. The last Golem and Valkyrie get over to that air defense, and they do take it down. I dropped those last couple balloons, so that way those guys don't have to beat through that wall. But because I was quick on the balloons in the first place, I'm going to go fast forward ×2 because they're a little bit slow. But because I was quick in the first place, I lost a bunch of balloons. So my backside 3 balloons that I saved were intended to be cleanup balloons, but since everything died, they kind of got put together to go take out that mortar. And all I got left is a single, no, I got 2 Valkyries, a wizard, a king, oh, scratch that, 3 Valkyries, a wizard, a king, an archer, and a couple of balloons. So luckily, with the extra 30 seconds they gave us, it wasn't an issue, but I need to work on my deployment a little bit there, and that would have been a little bit cleaner. Alright, so let's go down to number 8. Number 8 is actually a rushed Town Hall 9, which Lurker, being a Town Hall 8, takes down. As you can see, not the best base and a bit rushed, and the Great Bombs are kind of telegraphed of where they are. So this is actually a cleanup attack. The first guy who hit it struggled a little bit, but goes ahead and triggers one of the Great Bombs, gets the clan castle pulled. We'll fast forward past this part, watch him kill that dragon. And then once that dragon goes down, you'll see him send in basically just Asian wall style. And since he already knows where at least a couple of the Great Bombs are, he just goes ahead and gets heals down in those spots, and the Hogs do all the rest of the work. So as I start ripping through, he gets one down where that wizard tower is. He's being really patient with his heals. He could have probably dropped that second one earlier on this left side, but doesn't matter. He's got a ton of Hogs. There goes that second heal. It's getting a lot of value because there's a huge patch of Hogs just ripping through everything. I think he was trying to be patient to make sure he had enough for all of the potential Great Bombs. Being a Town Hall 9, they can have a 4th one, and a Town Hall 8 only has three heal spells, so he didn't want to get too overzealous using those in case he ran across some stray Great Bombs when he had a huge pack. Luckily, the way this base layout was, there wasn't really any opportunity for double Great Bombs, at least not inside the base. So as you see, his big pack right there does take a hit, and he drops a heal for it just to make sure they stay at full health. So if they do hit one of those stray outside Great Bombs, which a few of them would have hit that last one right there, he doesn't lose any of them. So although he could have swagged that and still had, probably 8 or so Hogs left to finish the cleanup, he elected just better safe than sorry. Don't lose any if you don't need to. Hits out that 3-star. Nice job, Lurker. Taken down, even though it was rushed, still taken down a Town Hall 9. Alright, so next we're going to look at some real Town Hall 9 action. This is Brent up against their number 4, and he brings in a Goho. So his original plan here is to take out this queen. First he lures that Hound out to the outside. Drops the queen so she can start working on him. Drops a whiz to help it out. And down it goes. Drops a couple of barbs just to distract those pups a little bit. Drops his golems. Starts making his funnel. His golem is tanking for the defending queen. Drops the quakes to get through the second wall and into the core, and a couple of wall breakers to bust through the corner. Has a pretty decent funnel. The queen dies pretty quickly when the attacking queen comes in at her. Drops a couple of a couple of hogs. I really like these hogs right here because they're taking 0 damage, and they're basically just crushing away at the defending buildings, while the golems and heroes are doing all the tanking. The attacking queen is stepping up, working on the defending king, uses that cloak right at the last minute, and takes down the king and starts taking down the defenses. The golems start to work their way out in front of her, so that's nice. And the hogs are working their way around in a counterclockwise fashion. They do have some skellies on them, but he still has 2 heal spells in the bag, and there's only like 4 defenses left. So he does use one of those heals here, takes out these last couple of defenses. Once this tower goes down, they're going to turn on those skellies, and then it's just cleanup. He's got a bunch of hogs, and he's got 1 wizard on each side. They're going to work their way down to the middle. The hogs take out that town hall real quick, work their way to the outside. I mean, he's got a whole pack of hogs here. What's he got, like 20 left? So that cleanup is a sure thing. It does hit that great bomb on the outside, but it doesn't matter. And he swags his heal right in the core. Good job, Brent. Alright, and then this last attack, we are going to bring you some Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10 action. We had our number 2, Iceman, who is a Town Hall 9. We had him move up and take on the number 1 to try to get the 2-star, get a little bit of practice, and free up other people. Well, by the time he did this, the war was pretty much over anyways. They didn't really have any viable attacks left. And so anyways, he comes in. He's got his golems. This is a Go Hope We, I guess. I don't know if that's what we'd call that. But it's golems, hogs, pekkas, wizards, and he's got a third golem in the clan castle. Breaks in through that first level with wall breakers, drops the jump that will get him directly to the defending king and into the core so he can get to that queen. The idea is to rage up when the queen gets in range, and then hopefully the attacking king will aggro all the way to where I love this freeze spell. It gets the clan castle, it gets the inferno, it gets the defending queen, and I think there was a Tesla in there. So he rips through that real quick, takes out that inferno, takes down the queen, takes out the town hall, gets both of those crossbows, and he's just a moment away from getting the second inferno, but that inferno does end up taking down his king and his P.E.K.K.A. that he had sent in there. He's already at 50%, and this golem's just going to sit there and die. Like I said, at this point, the war was pretty much over, so a 50% from a Town Hall 9 moving up to a Town Hall 10 is a win in our book. Good job to Iceman. Keep up the good work. Nice attack moving up to a Town Hall 10. Alright, well that's it. We're going to wrap up this war recap. There is another war in progress right now, so let's go check that out just so you guys can see what's going on. We are going up against Killer Clowns, and that, although sounds terrifying, I think we're going to be okay. It's not the greatest matchup. They do have an extra Town Hall 9, but we are going in with 4 Town Hall 9s, a handful of 10s, a handful of 8s, and a 6. And then, is that a 6 or a 5? Huh. Alright. And they are 5 Town Hall 9s and a couple of 8s, and also they have a little baby. So, let's see what that guy looks like. Well, those 2 battles are going to be pretty epic. Alright, well, we're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you guys around. Hopefully you guys like this war recap. We'll bring you another one in a couple of days. I also have a couple of other videos that I'll be bringing out, so look for those. And in the meantime, just have some fun out there and good luck.